Join me as I share the top 10 tips that first time cruisers should know before setting sail. Planning your first cruise? There's a lot to know, but don't worry, I've got you covered. From booking excursions to packing must haves and everything in between, I'm sharing my top 10 tips to help you cruise like a pro. Whether you're setting sail soon or just starting to plan, these tips will make sure your trip is smooth and stress free. Let's dive right in and get started. Number one, booking excursions early is important to securing the best options and avoiding disappointment. You will learn the hard way that waiting until the last minute can mean missing out on popular excursions or higher prices. So be sure to book ahead to ensure you get the experiences that you want. You also want to book ahead to make sure that you are guaranteeing the lowest price. Download the Cruise Line app. In the app is where you will be able to book shows, purchase items like drinks, dining, excursions, gifts ahead of your cruise. You will also be able to see listings of the onboard activities, the ship layout, and most importantly, this is where you will be able to find your boarding pass after you complete your check-in. Familiarizing yourself with the Cruise Line app is crucial to maximizing your onboard experience. Another tip would be packing a carry-on bag with essentials like travel documents, sunscreen, bathing suits, medications, a change of clothes, toiletries, and any valuables that you may have can be a lifesaver when you first board the ship. You never want to pack your travel documents into your checked luggage because you will be denied boarding. You never know when your luggage might arrive to your cabin because it could be very late in the day, so it's always better to be prepared with these items on hand than to not have them. Another tip for the cruisers would be verify that you have the proper travel documents. It's best to travel with a passport. However, with that said, you want to make sure that the expiration date is 6 months past your cruise date. You also want to make sure that the names on your travel document are exactly as what is written on your booking. If not, bring documents showing that the name was changed. For example, like a marriage or birth certificate to show proof of the name change. Some countries also require visas, so you need to do your research if you are traveling to one of those countries to make sure that you have it before your cruise. Setting a budget for onboard spending can help you avoid overspending and stay within your means. Although many things like entertainment, activities, food, and basic drinks are included in your cruise fare, there are plenty of things that are an upcharge and can add up quickly. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of being on vacation and overspend. Think about if you want to do any specialty dining, purchase a drink package, or excursions, and if so, purchase them ahead of time so that way you can save versus waiting until you get on the cruise ship where the price is much higher. Checking the cruise line's dress code policies for dining and events will ensure you're always dressed appropriately and avoid any embarrassing moments. Some cruise ships have Caribbean night, white night, disco night, as well as dress your best or formal night. If this is something that interests you, make sure to pack accordingly so you can partake in these nightly activities. Also, be aware of what types of clothing are not allowed in certain venues as well. Tip number 7, choose the right cabin for your needs. If you are a person who is prone to seasickness, you are going to want to avoid any cabins located in the front or the back of the ship, as these are the areas where you will feel the most movement. The last thing you want is to be stuck in your room fighting nausea, dizziness, or all the other not so pleasant symptoms of motion sickness that can ruin your cruise. With that said, look at the deck plan when picking your cabin. Make sure you let your travel advisor know of what sensitivity that you may have so that way they can pick the right cabin for you. And try to book one that is either midship and is on a lower deck. Another tip for my first time cruisers would be purchase travel insurance. Travel insurance is a great idea and to some may be a waste of money until you actually need it. But the fact is, things can happen like illness, a loss of a job, unforeseen accidents either before or during your cruise that can cost you thousands of dollars. If you have travel insurance, this could help you recover from the financial loss. Travel insurance can be purchased either through the cruise line, with your travel agent when booking your cruise, or you can purchase it on your own through third party companies. Not all travel insurances are the same, so do your research to find out which one would be best for your travel needs. Another tip for you first time cruisers would be do not fly in on the same day of your cruise. Between the weather, traffic, and cancellations, you don't want to risk missing your cruise and thousands of dollars down the drain. Make plans to arrive at least one day prior to your cruise to avoid these potential mishaps. And last but not least, research your cruise ship. As not all cruise ships have the same amenities like shows, restaurants, or shops, you don't want to end up on the wrong cruise ship and be disappointed. Make it a point to watch cruise ship tours, read reviews, be a part of a Facebook group, join a cruise blog of that particular ship so that way you can have an idea of what you are in for. And is this the right ship for you? So there you have it, guys. 10 quick tips to help you have a smoother and more enjoyable cruise experience. There is plenty more to be added, but we can start off with these for now. Remember, a little preparation can go a long way in making your cruise experience unforgettable. Feel free to share in the comments below what are some things that you do to plan for your cruise or wish you knew before your first cruise. If you're new here, consider subscribing for more cruise-related content. And as always, guys, stay well